Day we are together again. On the day we are together again, I will pull you in close like a hoop with no end. On the day we are together again, we will share the same table again. We will share the same table again. I will pass you the salt, the candlelight will bend when we share the same table again. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will stop for a snack at the taco truck stand when we walk around the block hand in hand. Someday we will go back to work. Someday we will go back to work. May we be among people who respect our work. Someday we will go back to work. I will write you a letter for now. I will write you a letter for now. Hope is a message that survives somehow. I will write you a letter for now. I will help the strangers I meet. I will help the strangers I meet. It is possible to get back on our feet. I will help the strangers I meet. To the healers who keep us alive. To the healers who keep us alive. A toast to your courage, knowledge and light. To the healers who keep us alive. And the ones we love who are gone. And the ones we love who are gone. We remember the stories and we sing the songs for the ones we love who are gone. And on the day we are together.
Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. Today is December 30th, 2023, 6:04 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Thank you all so much for joining me in chat. I really do appreciate it. Um so I just wanted to thank Lisa Ray for becoming a member. That is so very kind of you, Lisa. We appreciate your membership here, truly. And Diana, so generous of you to donate 5 memberships. Thank you so much. If you was one of the 5 that received one of the memberships, please give Diana a big thank you. It's very kind of you. I say it every time, but we love that song. Oh, thank you. We try to remember the ones that lives were taken way too short, just as we are talking about Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra this evening. I really believe, in my personal opinion, if you think back to if you think back to the Idaho 4, right? they were already watching Brian days before they arrested him. They were, checking him out. He got pulled over a couple times. A lot of people, some say it was random. I mean, you was pulled over twice going over, going to Pennsylvania. I think based upon the video that they provided, that they have a very good possibility of identifying that big bellied guy. He sticks out like a sore thumb, to say the very least. He sticks up uh, out very much so. We're going to go over a bunch of stuff today. I am going to open up panel later. If anybody wants to come up, you're welcome to. We may take some phone calls as well. Um, and I can't get overly like, what was that? I don't mean to be rude or anything. Also, not to compare cases, but people are watching Brandy's family. And I get no. I understand. I trust me. I completely understand. Where you're coming from on that for sure. They already know who he is. If Savannah's mom knows, law enforcement knows. You think so? Didn't the lady come on panel and say that Savannah's family knows? Uh, she didn't say that they know him, but she alleged that she knows of him. But the thing is, first of all, I have not been able to independently verify what that woman says. But second of all, um, they could be doing that for their protection. Now, law enforcement has not said there's a risk to the public at all. So there's that, right? Also, law enforcement has a full video we haven't seen of the parking lot footage. I truly believe that they have a lot of footage of this truck, in my opinion. They have obviously what they showed us. They have what they haven't showed us. Probably where they pulled in. Uh, definitely. Department of Transportation, uh, traffic lights. What else? Highways, toll passes, all of that. All of that. There's a lot. There's a lot out there. I want to go over first. I want to go over the timeline. We've finally got a timeline that is out, and I found this on Reddit. There is a uh, great Reddit. Uh, what do they call them? Groups for this case, the Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra case. All right, so we're gonna talk about this timeline as well. So Friday, December 22nd, Savanah Soto is last seen around 2 p.m. with her boyfriend Matthew at the apartment complex where they lived in the 6000 block of Grimison Road in Leon Valley. They were reported to be in a gray 2013 Kia Optima, a car later identified as belonging to Guerra. Soto was pregnant with her first child, who she planned to name Fabian, family members said. Family members called Leon Valley Police to request that they visit Soto's apartment to conduct a welfare check. They've been trying to get a hold of her. Nothing. It wasn't like It just wasn't like Savannah to do something like that. Police said they went to the apartment, saw no signs of forced entry, and determined there were no grounds of concern. Now, as you know, people can go missing. It's not against the law to go missing. If you want to, you know, pick up your roots and go somewhere else and never tell anybody about it, that is your right as a human being. But it's highly unlikely whenever you're over term pregnant, you have to be induced, and you're going to be induced right then and there, you know, within hours. Now, Saturday, December 23rd, Soto is supposed to check in at the Stone Oak Methodist Hospital at 6:30 a.m. To so I see vet girl. She said, where was that? She's like the 22nd. So she, she was trying to get in touch with her daughter, to talk about, meeting her at the hospital and everything like that. And there was nothing. So she thought it was odd, but she figured, even though they checked on her, they still didn't get a hold of her. You're not going to miss the delivery of your child the next day. So mom went to the hospital the next day on the Saturday. She's supposed to be checked in at that Methodist hospital at 6:30 in the morning, so doctors could induce her labor. She does not show up after waiting 2 hours. Soto's mother, Gloria, posts a message to Facebook pleading to help in finding her daughter. You know what the eerie thing? You know what the eerie thing about this is? Savannah's mother is at the hospital waiting for her daughter and her granddaughter to be born. And Savannah is already unalive at this time. And she doesn't know. And she doesn't know for 3 or 4 days. Now, talk about sad. Talk about sad. Okay. So, Savannah's mom, she's posting, where's my daughter? I mean, you at that moment, you have to know something is up. You tried to get in touch with your daughter the day before, you did a wellness check, nothing looks suspicious, but you're not going to miss, you know, your daughter giving birth to a child. That's one thing. It's like you're not at all. And she writes, quote, "If you see her, please reach out to me and let me know where you see her. I'm worried about her safety. Prayers for my baby girl," Savannah's mother states on YouTube. So that was Saturday, December 23rd. Saturday, December 23rd to Monday, December 25th. Savannah's family members spend the weekend and Christmas Day searching the Grimison Road apartment complex for signs of Savannah, and they put up missing posters. Can you imagine? It's so it's weird. It's not weird. It's interesting how last Christmas, there was that DV on Savannah and Matthew. So, it was kind of rough on Savannah last year. And this year, they're both missing on Christmas a year later. So they're putting up missing posters. Also on Christmas Day, the Texas Department of Public Safety issued a clear alert for Soto. Tuesday, December 26th, shortly after 4 p.m., two people are found in Matthews Kia, which is parked in the apartment complex at 5900 block of Danny K. Drive, about 3 miles from where the couple was last seen. Family members are heard sobbing as San Antonio Police Chief William McManus arrives at the scene and briefs them on their discovery. McManus tells reporters that although the bodies have been positively identified, quote, we believe they are those of Soto and Guerra. He said the bodies may have been in the car for 3 to 4 days. Now, I haven't seen the person who came out and said this, but there I've heard that there was a woman who was kind of walking her dog, and she noticed the car that was, there for the last few days, but the the day that they were found, that there was like an odor coming from the car, and there probably would be, uh even in Texas during December, it's not cold, to say the least. um so I don't know if that part is 100% accurate, uh but just a note on that. Tuesday, December 26th. um all right, I already read that. All right. So, Wednesday, December 27th, the San Antonio Police Department describes the case as, quote, capital MURDER, and lists three victims: 18-year-old Hispanic woman and 22-year-old Hispanic man, and a, quote, unborn child deceased, end quote. Wednesday, December 27th, the San Antonio Police Department describes the case as capital unaliving, and list three victims: an 18-year-old. Okay, I already read that. It's, a, I guess, a double copied or something. Um, in a statement on Wednesday morning, SAPD says the man and woman found in the car both suffered gunshot wounds. The medical examiner's office will conduct a death investigation to determine the cause of uh, the unaliving and confirmation of the victim's identity. The investigation remains ongoing. The statement said police offer no details as to the motive or the unalivings or possible suspects. But Wednesday night, SAPD issued an update saying the medical examiner has positively identified 22-year-old Hispanic man as Guerra. We are still waiting positive identification on the female victim, the statement says. Also, Wednesday, Guerrera's family takes to social media to denounce rumors that they were involved in the couple's disappearance, uh, and their death. Soto's family said that Guerra had a history of abusing Soto earlier this year. Guerra pleaded guilty to charges of domestic violence, causing bodily injury in connection with the assault on Soto on Christmas Day last year of 2022. Guerra is still on probation for that incident at the time of his and Soto's deaths. So, just a lot there. Just a lot there. Being gang related speaks for itself, but law enforcement isn't giving it a lot of attention. I, I mean, could it be? Uh, it could be gang related. There has been whispers of Matthew could be possibly in something like that. But they left that apartment really. It feels like they left there really quickly. Were they just running out to uh meet someone to do a deal? It's possible. Um, but I feel like, in my opinion at least, if he was going out to do a deal, would she go? Would she go? And let me put this up. Someone mentioned this earlier, and I thought it was interesting. Let me see if I can find it. Bear with me a moment, and I'll pull this up. Oh, it might be on this one anyways. Okay. Okay, so this woman on this Facebook group, she writes the following. She's been years sober, and she says her and her husband used to sell and use. So here's my thoughts, meaning her thoughts. They were both found pew-pewed in the back of the head. Matthew had his pants down a bit and was in the back of the vehicle. I think he was drugged to the back. This is her opinion. Uh, One big clue stuck out to me. Savannah had a car seat on her lap, and that made me think before I was induced 3 times, I placed the car seat in the back in case I went into labor. That's a normal thing, right? I think the car seat was on her lap to make room for said people because I would have held it to make room also. So, that kind of makes sense, right? So, people get in the back of the car, right? Maybe there's 2 people, maybe there's 3 people in the back seat, who knows? But you're going to pull that car seat out and you're just say, "Hey, give it to me. I'll hold it." And that could be the reason that car seat was in her lap. It makes sense. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. Oh, Max Chica, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Very kind of you, my love. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Brandy B, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for the super sticker. It means a lot, truly. Thank you. Um, all right, where was I? All right, so she says, when I was buying or selling, we would pick them up so no one could see. I believe it was someone that bought here, they brought here and there, and they didn't expect this. I think 2 people got picked up to buy, but really they planned to unalive him and take his money and drugs. That or he owed someone money and he didn't have it all again. I think this was a casual last minute run to get money and it went incredibly wrong. I also wonder if maybe someone was pretending to buy, but really they were family to the Killer of the brother, since her family beat him up in court. Uh, I thought that was a very interesting comment. Lily says, I think the video of the 3 boys by the stairs, the one sitting on the stairs, put a notebook in his jacket when he heard the other 2. I think it was, I think, haven't they been cleared? I believe that they've been cleared by now, haven't they? From what I understand. I think it will too, Luminous. I personally, in my opinion, I absolutely think they know. I think they're being watched, probably. Probably being watched. probably building their case. So yes. Oh, Angel P, thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Very generous and kind of you. Appreciate you a lot. Thank you, my dear. It's very sweet. Um, so I thought that was interesting. I mean, obviously, Matthew always carried GUNS, right? He always carried them. And that's something it's very typical of dealers to do. They're protecting themselves. Now, here is a post of December 21st, the day before they went missing. And he put faves in tomorrow, place orders. And this is, people wonder what this is. I think it's like a polo shirt. I think it's just flipped upside down and it's just blurry. And this is promethazine. That is, your doctor will give it to you a lot of times whenever you are when you have like a cold or a cough or something like that. But people will use it. They abuse it. They just abuse it. They'll put it in. Uh, it can be used for nausea. It can be used for cough. It can be used for sleep. It's a multi. The one lady made a TikTok post and said, talk to the police, and she is saying, one, saying 2 boys were cleared. Police will not tell that Mohawk. That is absolutely true. They're not going to tell. Police aren't going to tell a civilian, you know, without informing the public, right? So, was Matthew? Yeah, he dealt. He dealt. He sure did. So, I mean, Matthew did what he did, and I don't want there to be especially in chat. I would appreciate it if we keep our comments about Matthew neutral at the very least and respectful. We don't know if his family will be watching this at some point or another, or if they're watching right now. Um, so, but the 21st, he says he's getting an order in the 22nd, and that is exactly right, Stranger. No matter what, nobody deserves this. They were kids. They were kids. Um, the lean is what the coding cough. Yeah. I can't do that, so I'm ignoring the topic of him. Well, I mean, I understand, but the best thing we can do is just respect for life, and the respect that his life was taken, right? And he was going to be a dad, and I'm telling you what, uh, a lot of times when you become a parent, if you're doing it in all the right ways, it changes every single thing about us. It changes your life. And of course, absolutely, Joy, the innocent baby. Uh, Heather says there's reasons in both sides for this, not just absolutely, absolutely. They sell it to chase. No, I have read, agree, Justin, but life matters. Young, dumb. This absolutely, absolutely. So there's that. So did he get this order in, and did he have to pay someone? Um, um, did was he he kind of flashed his money around a little bit. He did someone rob him? You know, did someone did he have a big supply of whatever? We don't know what all was found in the car other than their remains and shell casings and a car seat. That's basically what we know was in the car. That's all we know as the public, that I'm aware of, at least. Uh, so there's that. All right. Um, I truly believe that the person driving this car, let me see if I can make it bigger for y'all, is a female. Your opinion, he said too much. Robbery, but more than that, in your opinion. It's very possible. Very possible. He was too loud with his cash, and yeah. Uh Bath of bottles are in a Chevy. Oh, the photo that I just showed a second ago? Oh, that's interesting. Hey. Holy shit. That's true. Can y'all see that from from your perspective? Hold on. Do y'all see that Chevy right there? Oh my god. Damn. Good eye, Mr. Sister. Holy, but good catch, Mohawk. Watch this. Hold on. Let's see if we can make this bigger. That is a Chevrolet if I ever seen one. Oh, they know who this is. They absolutely know who this is. Bottles on his lap. We just enlarged it here. That is a Chevrolet. Someone super close to him. Well, yeah, it's got they definitely yeah, Chevy steering wheel. Maybe he brought her as a shield. No, I don't think. So, okay. This is what I'm thinking now. I'm thinking that this dealer took these pictures. This is my theory. This is my theory right now. I'm thinking that the person that took these pictures, see the Chevy that Mohawk pointed out? It's got the medicine, right? He is sent that photo, and it's sent to Matthew. Matthew says, "This is it. I'm telling you guys, here we go." All right. The person in this Chevrolet that has this medicine, text Matthew. And Matthew, and this is on the 21st, right? Matthew's not missing yet. Matthew, text this out. Getting a shipment tomorrow. Guess what tomorrow happens? Tomorrow happens him and Savanah are meeting this person. I'm telling you. They are meeting them because he said getting a shipment tomorrow. That's it. That's it. That's it. Watch this. Okay. This is the Chevrolet. Here's the medicine, right? Here's the medicine. Matthew says, faves in tomorrow. Place orders. This is December 21st. Right? Well, the 22nd is when they go missing. So they went to get their supplies. Look at the towel. All right. Nailed it. I'm telling you. Mohawk. That's a grocery store bag. Yeah. We're going to see if we can flip it and see what it says. Hold on. That's it, guys. I believe that's it. All right. Let me flip this. All right. Now, bear with me. That's it. They know exactly who this is. They know exactly. That's it, guys. It's that person in that Chevrolet. Oh, shit, come on, man. I don't need to rate you right now. Why is it not cropping? Come on, man. No, I don't want a smart crop. Oh my God. One second, y'all. What does this say? It's Ranger Firearms is what it says. Ranger Firearms. All right, let's look up what Ranger Firearms is. That's what it is. I'm telling you. We just that's it. Good job. Good job. Good job, Mohawk. Good job, everyone. Good job. All right, what is Ranger Firearms? Ranger Fire. Oh, wait, hold on. All right. So Ranger. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ranger Firearms. I just typed in Ranger Firearms, Texas. Ranger Firearms, San Antonio, Texas. I just typed in Ranger Firearms, Texas. Give me high fives. All right, let's see what this is. Let's look at some pictures. Here's Ranger Firearms. I make you giggle. No, it is a firearm store. Y'all, we did it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Who owns that place? Don't know. Their phone number is 210 822 GUNS. And say hello to the Dalmatian when you're there. We got it, y'all. I'm telling you. Yes, good idea, vet girl. Google Earth and see if there is a vehicle. Perfect. Good idea. All right. So what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna take this screen off for 1 second, and I'm gonna put you back right here, where it says Ranger Firearms, and there's a steering wheel with the Chevrolet on it, right there. That we got it, y'all. We fucking got it. I don't know who the owner is. I'm just like, sorry. 790 likes, 1700 watch. Come on, y'all. Y'all need to hit the thumbs up for that one. Come on. Let's do it. Hit thumbs up. Okay. All right. Where am I? What am I doing? All right. Google Earth. Bear with me 1 second, y'all. All right. More street view. Bam. All right. Now I'm going to show you. $822. Okay, this is at the Waterford Plaza. It's a Tundra. Right there's a double cabber. Right there's but it's a dark one, isn't it? A lot of times the owners and stuff will park like near the side and stuff, though. So right here in front, this is a dark one. That's a light one. And that's a Tacoma. Let's see how many. This is April 2019. Bear with me once. Oh, crap. April 2019. All right, we're going to go back to that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear Draylee. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. Thank you. Means a lot. Justin working on getting you the reports for that phone number. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you can text them or email them ICU, that would be great. At the 307 number. Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay, for those of y'all that just came in, so I want to show y'all something while we're working on that. So we were talking about this bottle here, right? And Mohawk saw this Chevrolet sign. This Chevrolet sign. Well, on December 21st, oops, crap. He puts this picture, and then he puts faves in tomorrow, place order. And he shows this picture, right? Well, someone text him that on the 21st. And you see the Chevrolet crap. The Chevrolet thing is up here. I've got it off right now. So he meets, in our opinion, he meets his dealer the 22nd in this Chevrolet, which is the truck that we see outside there. He goes missing the 22nd, the day he's supposed to meet his dealer. The day he's supposed to meet his dealer. What does the bag say? Well, we are working on that right now. We're getting a report for that place and stuff. But the bag says a ammunition store. And I just want to be very clear. We're not saying, I'm going to make it very clear. We are not saying this business has anything to do with this case. Has nothing. We're not saying it has nothing to do with it at all. What we are saying is there is a bag with medicine in it, and we're reading the bag and we're finding out where the business is. That's what we're saying. But we're not saying it has anything to do related to this unaliving or anything to do with this case. I want to make it very clear. So, damn. All right. Flip it, write it. Yep. Owner. Okay. We're getting the reports and stuff on that. Now what was written on the back of the big man's shirt? Anyone know? It was just a wife beater. Is what they call wife beaters. They may have just happened to use that back. Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is what's happened in our opinion. In our opinion. All right. So this, because there's people coming in, this was sent to Matthew on December 21st. Matthew, what's the app called? I can't think right now. Telegrams, his favorites in tomorrow, place orders. He's getting that pre-sale. Right? Getting the pre-sale. Stuff's coming in tomorrow. I'll be meeting my dealer. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, Fun says text me. Please just text at the moment. I run all the. Hold on, I'm getting some messages, y'all. Okay, hold on. Wait a second, y'all. I called all into San Antonio PD earlier in our parents versus suspects in vehicle dress. Mm-hmm. Is this her parents? Check messages from the one tree. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I got a lot going on here. We're digging. All right. Is the wandering orphan in here? If the wandering orphan is in here, if you want to text me on this number. Yeah, a lot of it actually. What's your point? Um all right. 1 second, y'all. Okay. Sent an image. Okay. I see you. I need shit. This is live, so I see you. I'm going and my other person in the background, I'm going to send y'all some stuff. I need y'all to That's what I sent San Antonio P. All right. Copy. All right. I sent it to my two main mods right now. All right. Okay. Okay. There's a lot going on. Damn it. There's a lot going on. Okay. Thank you so much. True Love has 4 paws. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Andre. Hello? Hello? All right. Sorry about that, mods. Sorry about that, guys. I had mods doing some stuff here. Uh that's how you find out you're the main mod. All right. So, for those of you that's just coming in, let me explain this and then we're going to move on. Hopefully, we'll have our information by the time. So, on December 21st, Matthew is doing his, in my opinion, he's doing his pre-sale. And he puts on his Telegraph app or whatever, faves in tomorrow, place orders, which means he's getting his orders in before he gets a supply, right? He's, place your orders, which means if the orders are coming in tomorrow, he's got to meet his dealer. He's going to be meeting his dealer tomorrow, right? And in my opinion, the dealer sent this picture of the medicine. There's medicine down here. I've got it enlarged because I want to show you this, the Chevrolet. So the dealer sends him this picture. He meets the dealer the 22nd. That night, something goes wrong. Something goes wrong. He's meeting his supplier. Rather, he's meeting his supplier. That's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. And they, in my opinion, we don't know if something went wrong, if they had this set up already, or if just something, they're getting in the back of the car. They're getting in the back of the car. Did, yeah, the supplier. Matthew is meeting the supplier, in my opinion. So Matthew meets this supplier on the 22nd, because on the 21st, he puts out this picture from his supplier. Favorites are coming in tomorrow. The supplier's driving that Chevrolet truck. Could have been robbed. He could have had to have, some, he may have owed money, right? That is what has happened, in my opinion. I heard that the other pick is Matthew's shirt. He wore a polo, I think they said. Yeah, it is. Well, so, and I swear this is just, it's so weird how this happened, because Mohawk said that, and then I did this, and I was reading it earlier. So this makes sense. And I said this makes sense, but I didn't realize how much sense it makes when I was reading this. True Love has 4 paws. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate it. It's very kind of you. So someone wrote earlier, and this just all gels together, in my opinion. This person had been clean for years. She had wrote this on a group earlier, and she put, my husband and I used to sell and use. So here's my thoughts. They were both found pew-pewed in the back of the head. Matthew had his pants down a bit and was in the back of the vehicle. I think he was drugged to the back, probably so someone could drive, right? One big clue stuck out to me. she says. Savanah had a car seat. This is what I want you to hear. Savanah had a car seat on her lap, and that made me think before I was induced 3 times. I placed the car seat in the back in case she went into labor. I think the car seat was on her lap to make room for the people because I would have held it to make room also. That's it, guys. That's it. That's it. So what happens? Boom. All right. The dealer takes a picture of this, sends it to Matthew. Matthew, this is on the 21st. Matthew says, "Hey, your favorites are in. They're coming in tomorrow. Get your orders ready." Matthew meets this guy the next day, the 22nd, which is when the orders comes in and when they are unalived as well. This person that sent this picture, we know, is driving a Chevrolet. Well, what the hell is it, the truck? We see this big ass guy get out. There you go. It's a Chevrolet. They get in the back of the car. The car seat's already there because they're going tomorrow to have a baby. Well, take the car seat out of the back so they can get in. She puts it on her puts it up front. The people in the back either wants their money, wants to rob them, or gets something goes bad. They're both right in the same place. Why the male torture? We don't actually know for sure that there was male torture. We don't know. We don't know. But that is why. Telling you. Telling you. Check my email. One second. When was this ICU? Bear with me, y'all. Um, okay. Just bear with me, y'all. Annalisa, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna forward something to you. I think we have it, y'all. I'm telling you, I think we have it. And I think the police know this. And I think they are just either looking for him or they know exactly where the hell they are. Yeah, Matt was much taller. Oh, he was much taller than I mean, Savanah, she was tiny. She looked tiny to me. She looked very tiny to me. She looks very tiny to me. Open a new tab. And right. on the right side. If you enlarge it, there is a black truck. I feel. Hmm. See, I don't want to call out people's names right now, y'all, because I don't know. Uh, I just don't want to call anybody's names out right now. I mean, I have a, in my opinion, I have a good feeling who it could potentially be, but I don't want to, for decency reasons and a lot of other reasons. I don't want to call out anybody's name. Like y'all can, but I can't. You know what I mean? so so there's that. There's that. Hmm. Police may be holding off to get King. Yeah. 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 I'm not gonna call out any names. I'm not gonna call any. I mean, there's some really interesting stuff that was sent to me that kind of makes a lot of sense. Uh yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, I'm a YouTuber. I'm not the police. Uh but I don't ever want to I don't want to call someone out that may never have anything to do with it whatsoever. But I will say there is some very interesting stuff that was just sent. Only his father said a candle was lit in the apartment. There was no weapon found in there, no cash, no product. There was from rumors, there was cash and money. Uh the thing is, why did the family said something interesting like the day after this happened. Savannah's family said something interesting. They said they believe that Savannah was just there. It was she wasn't meant to be a target, but she was just there. And now that kind of makes sense, if you ask me. Kind of makes sense. Because Matthew was meeting his supplier in that drives a Chevrolet. I had a whole show planned for y'all, and now I'm just stuck. Anyone heard of offenders who hit a lick? Bet that's what happened. We see it a lot. No, I don't know what that means. No phones, though. Good point, Spirit. Good point. Okay. Could could the person been like, "Yo, meet me at this place at this time. You bring a phone, you bring anything, mother trucker, it's on. Or did they have like a throwaway phone there with them? We don't know. I heard the truck had a handicap plate. Hit a lick means to deal and make a lot of money at one time. Oh, okay. Maybe searching him for wire. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Exactly. Like, listen, you know better. You're going to meet me here at 11 o'clock. I'm going to check you, pull it up. You know what I mean? To make it seem extra legit. And you know what? They may have, They may have even said that because obviously they didn't want him to have a phone to be able to get in contact with someone. They may have planned to rob him. Matthew could have owed money from his supplier last time, right? Think it was a robbery. One phone for deals, one phone for personal use. Yeah. That's generally, it's usually burner phones. San Antonio is only 150 miles. Is it only? I've driven from San Antonio to Mexico with my sister many times. My sister lives in San Antonio. One of my sisters lives in San Antonio. Yep. I think once all that was said, yeah. I don't see daredevils who crash as victims. Hold on, let me check my email. I need to check something. I need to check text. Checking something, y'all. I need to see what kind of car this person has. Do y'all know if there's anyone in the chat? Does anyone know if anyone has deleted any profiles, anything like that? Sorry. It's not showing me. I'm getting so many messages right now, y'all. Yeah, I don't think it's that person. I saw this on Facebook. This. Okay, wrong link. Someone sent me. I see those. It says files not supported. If you can screenshot it and send it to me, maybe through that number. Family said Savanah's TikTok was deleted. I know that. Thank you, Spirit Seeker. The phones, I wondered if when the vehicle met up, that vehicle, if the truck guy collected the phones and wiped them down and took to dispose them. All right, let's look at this video. All right, here we go. Y'all, I think, in my humble opinion, I think that's what's happened. I really do. Hold on. So I did it a couple different ways. Does anyone know if okay, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Mohawk. We're on this. Mohawk and I are on this today. We're kindred spirits today. Um Always a boner. Yeah. Always a burner phone. Yep. All right. So did anyone some people said that they believe it is a oh, thank you, Ash. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If y'all don't mind hitting that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. Some people are saying it's that is a handicap. That was a drop, you think? Mystic Angel, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you. Jilly, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Unexpected person who met and Ravelry. Thank you so much. True Love has 4 paws. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. Appreciate you, my dear. Gray, thank you so much. Welcome to the family. And Drayla, thank you so much for becoming thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Matthew's ex-girlfriend hated Savanah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That is true. She definitely did. This guy's got a big belly. A lot of people thinks he has stuff under his shirt. I don't think he does. I think there's a female driving that car for sure, in my opinion. Not for sure, but in my opinion, for sure. We don't know that, but I'm just saying my opinion. My dog only has 3 paws. I'm so sorry, Bucks. I don't know where that came from though. The cover of the truck was not closed in the back by the tailgate. This is me zooming in on it and slowing it down. This guy is big. He is short, and watch him. He's wiping that down. Now, there's some problems about him wiping this down. I do not, in my opinion only, this person, in my opinion, we don't know this, but it is not someone who is a professional. I think it's his true size too. I don't think this is a professional. Bingo. DNA transfers. Someone just throws him this cloth. It's wiped. I mean, it's very careless. It's wiped over the seat. Well, you just grabbed your ass DNA right there, right? And then he doesn't appear to have gloves on. He's like, wiping. Very sloppy. Very sloppy. Thinks it's a bulletproof vest. I've heard people say it might be a bulletproof vest or something. Don't wipe the top of the car where he put his hand. Yeah. Everyone assaulted. Yes. Everyone assault that like button, please. Thank you so much, The Wandering Orphan. That's very kind comments. I appreciate it. Justin, please look back at the video of the guy getting out of the truck. There's something under his shirt. He reaches under. See, I don't see that personally. Maybe I'm wrong. She was taller than him. He wanted to retire. That made this happen. The prints are going to be all. Yeah, this is very sloppy. I don't think this is. I absolutely do not feel that this is professional. He met with that dealer the 22nd. The 21st, he's get since that picture of the tussin, the cough syrup stuff. Matthew puts it out. I'm getting my stuff tomorrow, pre-order. Matthew meets with his supplier the 22nd. There's at least 2 people in the back of the car. I think there's 3 people. Listen, I just thought of something. So, for those of you that just came in, you probably want to rewind 30 minutes because we've covered a lot. But I just thought of something. It's a Kia, right? There it appears that there's 3 people here. 2 in the truck, in my opinion, 1 in the car. Obviously, we see that person get out. The one throws the rag, the towel. And we were talking about. Sorry, I lost my thought. We were talking about them putting the car seat up front. She's holding it. There may have been 3 people in the back seat of the car. There may have been 3 people in the back seat of the car. 1 behind the driver, 1 behind the passenger, 1 in the middle. Hey, Betty, I blew up the video and kept watching it back and forth. The guy's much bigger. He's almost the size of a sumo wrestler. Yeah, we're talking big guy. And to have the DNA on the truck. Oh, the tow truck drivers are, yeah. But we don't know. I mean, we don't know if they, took the samples of the outside before the driver, I haven't noticed the back car door opening. No, the back car door didn't open. No. Not at this point. Not at this point. You see, they're already unalive. There's 2 people in the truck right now, and there's 1 person driving that car. How did they pew pew 2 without either attempting to run, if not bound up? Oh, I just think they was just, getting their stuff right there. I mean, how long does it take? A split second. Done. That's it. Back door was open before car parked beside truck. Are you talking about that flash of light? Is that what you mean? They were tied up. They couldn't run if they wanted to. Has anyone confirmed that they were tied up? When he gets out of the truck in original video, it looks like he had something dark under his shirt. If it is, all right, so let's look at the original video. Let me find it here. Bear with me. All right, here it is. All right. I'm going to slow it down. All right, you see this right here? A lot of people says that's I think I personally think that's a reflection of them coming around. You see that? I don't know. You see what I'm talking about? It's like a blinker or a reflection of some sort. All right, here they go. All right, bear with me. I need to. Hold on. Okay, I need to check something, y'all. I got a lot going on here. Yes. Look at this Facebook post. Tis the season. Identify these two and get a special gift from Ranger. Yeah, the firearms place, there had been a lot of break-ins. Very sloppy in my opinion. Yeah, it's a blinker. North Carolina Blue Alert, KKA 4332 plate. Thank you, Fun Size. Let us know if you know anything else. I'm just surprised no one took footage of the I look beachy today. Well, let me tell you something. It is so dreary here and snowy that I just needed something bright. Because all I've been doing is researching crime and it's dreary. So I was like, I need some color. I think that's as real body size. I absolutely agree. I think it's absolutely. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. Um Look at the driver before getting in car. You can see a ponytail. Yes. Yep. I agree. I was actually going to show y'all that before we kind of figured this out, in my opinion, what we figured out. Um, so yeah, it's a woman. Now, this is my opinion. I'm just going to state my opinion. I'm not going to say any names or anything, but how often is a woman involved in a something like this that goes down? I mean, it's usually men, with like the and all that, right? Ponytail or mullet. Hey, Jane, 100% a woman. That's even more. That's what I'm saying. Yes, exactly. Um, hopefully, I have. I had many questions. She could just be the driver. Yeah, but it's seldom a woman like this. And there is, in my opinion, there's undoubtedly three people, unless they have a walking towel, like a magic carpet or something that this dealer has. Supplier, rather, not dealer, supplier. Right. And this is a Chevrolet truck. It's a Chevrolet truck for sure. Just an ex-girlfriend's dad. Yeah. And did in did Matthew have I'm gonna let y'all answer this, not me. Wink nod. Uh did Matthew have an ex? Did she give him any hell? You know what I mean? Did she give him any hell uh at all? Maybe they were just going to him and it all went bad. It absolutely could have. Absolutely could have. I saw that before the big guy in the truck was. Mhm. So for what? It's not a towel, but a bag. And the Kia driver is throwing the meds back into it and giving it back to the Chevy driver. Lisa Ray. I don't think um, I don't think so. I mean, anything is possible, but I don't think so personally. Uh, no, she wasn't. Her boyfriend had beef with Matthew, is all. So the boyfriend, no, the towel is thin and he throws it back in the truck. Yeah, he just throws it back like, oh, yeah, let me just throw some, more DNA. He wiped down the car door. You know what? I mean, Tuss, I know. I know. Trust me, we're all over that. I just can't say things right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey Jude, I was trying to answer that. So what? It's not a towel, but a bag, and the Kia driver is throwing the meds back into it and giving it back to the Chevy driver. The thing is, I think we can pretty much I mean, I pretty much think that they are deceased at this time. Otherwise, they wouldn't be. I don't think they would be wiping stuff down yet. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Canadian cookie. Other girl side piece. They both had him simultaneously. Seen it a million times when I worked in the bar for 16 years. Often they knew about each other. Totally weird, but happens. It does. It looks like MG ex girlfriend driving the car and her dad driving the truck. You said it. Not me. I wonder what the distance is between G Shop and where they were found. Good question. Good question. Let's look. Let's look. Um, I'm actually going to. God, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta find that address where they were found. Okay, they were found. $5,900 Danny K Drive. Okay. $5,900. It is. Ready for it? 13 miles. 23 minutes is what it is. Not bad. Not far. Not far. Hold on 1 second. I need to see something. All right. 13 miles or 13 minutes. No, it is 23 minutes, 13.6 miles from door to door. I wonder how far it was from the G store to where they brought these were found. I think they were off when the person was exiting the car. I think they were off while they were sitting in the back seat doing the deal. Doing the deal. And he's young. Like he's young. He's 22 years old. He's not experienced with, I mean at 22 you think you're invincible. You just what would the travel time be? The travel time is 23 minutes, BB. Yes, that is a fact. It is a fact that they were shot in the car. There was the thing is, like these people, they didn't even like they did they they didn't take the casings. We know that. They didn't take the casings. They just like, you know, that's basically what they did. Justin, check the reviews on that apartment complex. It's called Seven Oaks Apartment, San Antonio. It will blow your mind. Really? Casings in the car. Exactly. So with leaving the car in the parking lot, did who pick up the driver? So with leaving the car in the parking lot, did who pick up the driver? Um so it's interesting. Missed the notifications. Oh, thank you, dear Rana. We've covered a lot. Trust me, we've, in my opinion, made some brown or some. I can't even speak. I'm so like crazy right now. We've made some groundbreaking stuff today, like legit. Perfecto. The police did say that there were casings. Yes, there was absolutely casings. They didn't take the casings, and that's what I was thinking, Jimmy boy. I was thinking that in my mind. I was thinking, but they. It seems like they wanted them found, right? They didn't try to hide them at all. There was no hiding. There they didn't burn it out, right? They didn't seem to clean very good, you know. Justin in San Antonio News K12 KSAT 12. Um oh my god, listen, I lived in San Antonio for a summer. It was a good summer. I was so young, but it was a good summer. They could have hid them in the woods. They could have hid them in the woods. They could have buried them. 15 minutes, away from where they live. Let me check some stuff here. I'm in the Southern Girl. I'm in the middle of the live where you can see the Chevy symbol. Make sure, just in case you. Okay, let me check something. Thank you so much, Southern Girl. She just made a good point. Um, we're gonna flip this like this. Nope, flip it back. Flip it back. Okay, just try it like this. You know something? This little symbol. Okay. Yeah, we don't know what year it is, but it's that gold old symbol, man. Telling you. That's what it is, y'all. It's very possible that they knew the baby was due to be delivered in a few hours, so they knew that they were uh, be looking for them. They went down very quickly. Was this on the way to the hospital? No, this was not on the way. No, no. The last time they were seen, what was it? Let me make this. Why is this not working? Okay, I don't want that. They I need to make it smaller. Let's make it smaller. So, does anyone else have any more? Did he post anything else on the 21st? Does anyone know? Check your email from Oklahoma. Turn this off for 1 second. Matthew's friend text. All right, I'm going to show this. Please, this reads the following. Please, please, if you post this, please don't show my name. But I know what happened. I was the one of Matthew's customers' friends. He got caught up by the police. He was in big trouble. They found all his DRUGS and guns and was going to go to jail for life, but they told him if he snitched on all his suppliers, he wasn't going to go to jail. He snitched on all them and he didn't want to go to jail, but wanted to meet his baby boy. Someone or somehow one of his suppliers found out Matthew snitched and they found, and that's why they got set up. Matthew was gonna re-up the next day. They acted like they didn't know he snitched. Got to the back seat of the car and they both and shot both of them. Even Savanah because she knew too much. Poor baby Phoebe, and rest in peace. You know, it has been going around, which I don't know the source of this. Uh, I don't know if this is true. I want to make that very, very clear. This is just hearsay. But it has been, I cannot independently verify this. This was just sent to me. So I want to make that clear. But it has been alleged that he could have, told on something. All right. Equinox is small SUV. No matter what happened, no one deserves this. Absolutely. But I'm telling you, I think he met his supplier for sure. I did. He had court date to testify in January. Oh, really? This is a discussion group right now. Exactly. I hope they aren't using a real name. No. No. It's under anonymous, which It should be. Because, I mean, there's, listen, I mean, talk about, you know, bear with me one second. Talking about, you know, even Savannah, like her brother, he was unalived because of carts, Nick carts. You know what I mean? Like the vape carts. He's a 15-year-old boy. 15-year-old boy, and unalived because of that. And they was going to make it right. They would, she, I've got the video somewhere. The cops don't protect the people that help them always. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, nobody can protect you 24/7, right? They just can't. Um, all right, I want to show y'all some stuff while I go through these emails real quick. So if y'all can just bear with me a moment, I'm gonna play this.
That's a female. You can see her hair
Some TikToks.
is in a
Okay,
ponytail.
bear with me one moment.
So I was seeing on Facebook that people said in her TikTok videos it looked like she had a black eye, bruises on her chest. And so I had to go investigate. And as y'all can see, clear as day, she has a filter on, she has on makeup, but you can still see that there's bruises on her. Even though this was in November, something is just not adding up about her disappearing the day that she's supposed to be induced. I'll just pray for her safe return and her baby's safe return.
Savanah Soto's uncle in prison shares heartfelt rap about his beloved niece and great nephew.
I had left. So a lot of people have really been like doing theories and stuff about Savannah. So basically today around 3 or 4, my mother-in-law had left and she wants to go see her friend. And this is her friend that found everything. Her friend said that the car has been there for like 4 days whenever Savannah went missing and the car was there. And she wants to go walk her dog. And today, and all of a sudden, the car smelled really bad, and the dog picked up the smell. And my godmom went to go. I mean, not my godmom. My mother-in-law went to go check it out. She found the car, but the license didn't match up. And that's when me and my girlfriend were like, "Doesn't make sense." So then
we informed our cousins, and our cousin reported it.
yeah, they reported. The cops came out. We went back. Her whole family was there. We still didn't know what happened, if it was actually them, and then they confirmed that it was them.
And then we found out that the boyfriend was also
the boyfriend. The boyfriends are part of our family. They were both. They ended up telling us that they were both deceased, and that supposedly the chief had said that they didn't know if she was still pregnant or not. They were both tied up. He was in the front. She was in the back. Supposedly she was holding a car seat. We don't know about that yet.
There's just a lot going on. Then he was also in a gang. We don't.
Yeah, so it's probably more than one person. Probably more people that killed them, but we're not sure. We'll probably find out by today or tomorrow what happened to them. We'll probably keep it updated about what happened.
want to say they want to believe what they want to believe. I don't care. No, like I said, it is what it is. When they say they got a caddy, doesn't mean someone picked them up. No, somebody picked them up. Either picked them up or forced them to get into the vehicle. I don't believe my brother would just willingly get in someone's car when he has his own fucking car. It makes no sense to me.
Okay. Here we go. All right. They all knew something. Did Savanah testify at her brother's murder trial? Can't force a dead body into the back seat. Oh, you can put somebody in the back seat. Yeah, I see. Some people have said that they were in like a really bad shape. That's what they originally said. They were found and they were in really bad shape. You believe it's a 2007 truck? Thank you, Nana. Let's look that up. What is it? 2007 Chevrolet. Is it Silverado? Would that be it? I think you're right, Nana. That looks about right. I'm trying to find a darker one so y'all can see. I'm trying to find it trying to find a good picture for y'all. I think it's older. I think it would be newer than that. Because if it's a gold Chevy, when did they start making the gold on the Chevrolet steering wheel? Okay, 2008 they started making the gold on the steering wheel. Let's see if let's compare here. Mm, nope, it's older than that. It's got to be, or it's got to be at least a 2000 to be that steering wheel. It's got to be at least a steering wheel. Okay, so it's the same. Let's see. 2015. All right. let's see what 2014. 2014, 2013. Okay, so it's got to be at least a 2014 in my opinion. Here, I'll show you. I'm saying if it's comparable You see this? I'll show you the other one. If you see how this is what I want you to look at, how the other one has it like a circle around it. I'll show it to you. I just showed you the same one. Hold on. You see how 2013 and prior, it's got this circle, and then it's got this Chevy thing in there, right? The press conference, they said 2015. Is that what they said? Let me find that press conference. I have to exit out some of these windows. It's getting crazy. One second. $2015. Press conference. Okay, let's see what this press conference says, and then we'll go. Let's see what they say at the press conference. Okay.
Because this is an open investigation, I'm not going to answer questions unless it's to confirm something I've just said, but I'm not going to answer questions that may get into the details of the investigation. So first of all, I want to extend condolences to the families of both Savanah and Matthew. I also want to reassure them that detectives are doing everything that they can do to solve this case. Savanah, Soto, and 22-year-old Matthew Guerra were reported missing by Leon Valley on 12/23/23. A clear alert was issued for Savanah by DPS because it met the criteria for a clear alert to be issued. CLEAR stands for the state's Coordinated Law Enforcement Adult Rescue Alert Program. Families of both victims reached out to SAPD on the 23rd to make a police report, but we had learned that Leon Valley had already taken a missing person report. Savanah and Matthew resided in Leon Valley's jurisdiction, and were last seen in Leon Valley. Therefore, Leon Valley was the reporting jurisdiction. Officers did document details provided by the family members under an SAPD information report.
They say here.
On the 26th at about 4 o'clock, SAPD was called to assist Leon Valley PD at 5903
All right.
Danny.
Unless they say it in here, right here, it says anyone with information, this dark colored pickup truck with a bed cover or the two persons of interest seen in the video is encouraged to call SAPD homicide at 210-207. You can remain anonymous with providing this information. Do you think we should, I don't know if we should call them about what we found? If they already, I'm sure they already know it. But look up 2000 Ford extended cab black. I don't I'm not I know some people have said it's a Ford. I've I really think it is a Chevrolet. 100% in my opinion. In my opinion, it is. Because I have and have had Denali's, and I have a Denali now. It's a newer one, but I had a 2013 Denali as well. See, that's, do they say it, Brooklyn? Do they say it in this press conference? I have Chevy trucks, and that's not the body style. It looks like a Ford. See, the fact are what the police only TikTok. They said it was a Chevy. Was it okay? When you say TikTok, Miss Kirby, do you mean? See, I'm. I worked at a Chevrolet dealership. It's a Chevrolet. It's a 2015 Silverado Texas edition. Oh, you even know the Texas edition, Betty. Where did they say Silverado? Did they say it in this?
Okay.
That's where I want to
Leon
hear.
Valley was requesting assistance. Families of both victims were at the location and reported to Leon Valley PD that earlier in the day, they received information that the missing gray Kia Optima was at the Danny K address. When police arrived, they discovered two people in the Kia. EMS was called to the scene.
No, Trina, what I'm trying to say is, where did the chief say it was a Silverado? Is it in the press write-up? Is it in this presser that we're playing?
And they pronounced both victims at the scene. It appeared that the vehicle had been located at that location for several days. The medical examiner had identified 22-year-old Matthew as one of the deceased victims in the vehicle, and he died from a gunshot wound to the head. The manner of that death is still pending. The second deceased victim has not yet been officially identified by the medical examiner. However, I think we can be confident that that second victim was Savanah. This case is being investigated as a capital murder case. Detectives right now are combing through days of surveillance video from several different locations that the victims were known to be.
Can someone send that to me?
Where the victims were known to be. Detectives are hopeful that surveillance video will lead to the events leading up to their death. Detectives are also combing through social media and cell phone records to determine the last communications with the victims. We have a video here that we're going to share with you. We have already put it out on social media. You may have already seen it, but we're going to run this video here today. We are hoping that someone is able to identify the individuals that are seen in this video. If anyone has any information regarding what they may see in this video, we would ask that you call homicide on 207-7635. You can remain anonymous. You do not have to give your name. The video was taken from a nearby location where the bodies were located. And finally, here is a slowed down image of the first person of interest getting out of the Chevy Silverado that is seen next to the Kia. And then here's another, there'll be another slowed down image of the second person of interest getting out of the victim's Kia Optima. Once you've looked at the video, I will take a few questions, again, to clarify what I've said, if you're not quite sure about it, but I will not take questions other than what I've just talked about because the investigation is still active.
Chief, you said the ME said that for Matthew Guerra, it was a gunshot wound to the head, but when we called them, they said it's a contact gunshot wound. What does that mean?
It means that it was there. When we talk about the manner of death is not just getting out of the victim's Kia Optima. Once you've looked at the video, I will take a few questions. Again, to clarify what I've said, if you're not
I
quite
wasn't
sure
paying
about it,
attention. I
but
was
I will
watching
not
the
take
email.
questions other than what I've just talked about
I need to hear that
because the
again.
investigation is still active.
Chief, you said the ME said that for Matthew Guerra, it was a gunshot wound to the head, but when we called them, they said it's a contact gunshot wound. What does that mean?
It means that it was there. When we talk about the manner of that death is still pending. The second deceased victim has not yet been officially identified by the medical examiner. However, I think we can be confident that that second victim was Savanah. This case is being investigated as a capital murder case. Detectives right now are combing through days of surveillance video from several different locations that the victims were known to be, where the victims were known to be. Detectives are hopeful that surveillance video will lead to the events leading up to their death. Detectives are also combing through social media and cell phone records to determine the last communications with the victims. We have a video here that we're going to share with you. We have already put it out on social media. You may have already seen it, but we're going to run this video here today. We are hoping that someone is able to identify the individuals that are seen in this video. If anyone has any information regarding what they may see in this video, I would ask that you call homicide on 207-7635. You can remain anonymous. You do not have to give your name. The video was taken from a nearby location where the bodies were located. And finally, here is a slowed down image of the first person of interest getting out of the Chevy Silverado that is seen next to the Kia. And then here's another, there'll be another slowed down image.
Okay, Chevy Silverado. There we have it. So it's got to be at least a 2014. Let me find it here. Yeah, it's got to be at least a 2014. Here, I'll put up the number if you need to text me a link or a number. You can text it here or my email. Yeah, it is. It's a Chevy Silverado. I wonder why they didn't offer a reward. It's a 1,500, 2,500, or 3,500 Silverado. Now we're not going there. I'm not going. We're not doing that. It is a Silverado, is all we know, and it's at least a 2014. Let me try 2013 just to make sure. All right. Yeah, it has to be a 2014 or newer. Has to be. Because if you see this right here, right? They changed this in 2013 as 2014 is the year that they start making it without the little circle. And I'll show you, that's a 2014. I'll show you a 2013 now. This is a 2013. See the difference? I mean, you don't have to agree with me. I'm just telling you my opinion. Let's see what the exterior looks like. Exterior, okay. I want to do something. See if I can find a darker one from the back. See, I would like to have that one, but rear maybe. Hmm. Mm. Let's see here. I can do that. Mm. Bear with me. I'm going to try an experiment here. Okay, we're going to exit out of that. We're going to put this video up against it. Close. Paste. All right. Do it like this. All right. Now we're going to try a 2014. See if there's any difference in the in the two. We'll try to see the difference. All right, so we're going to try. I'm going to do an experiment. Copy image. Paste. All right. Now, let me see this. I want the regular video. We're going to flip it. Okay, where's the other one now? '13, maybe. Sorry, I'm trying to find a good enough picture. It's not. I want to get it. I need to find a very specific type. And it's not. We'll try this one for shits and giggles. I wonder, you know how there's early 2013s, mid 2013s, late 2013s. They could have changed it. It may be a 2013. I think it's 2013. Make sure. It may be a late 2013, and they changed it then. Let me try this. New styles come out in September. Okay. Try 2013 Silverado Texas edition. Oh. You might be right. Let me try. Bear with me 1 second, y'all. Texas edition interior. I don't know. This is a Texas edition. Right there. I think it could be. This is the Texas edition. That's definitely a Chevrolet. 100%. He said it, but that's a Chevrolet. I'm telling you right now, it's Chevrolet. Looking at the wheels. Yep. Yep. I definitely think it's let me get down here with the comments. Wow, Facebook has picture of the inside of the truck. Said Matthew drove it at times. Hmm. Y'all got too many programs to figure this out. Right? There's many ways, yeah. Can somebody read Espanol for me? I can, I'm sorry. It also has a bit of a lift. Yeah, it could very well be like a 2013 Texas or definitely a 2014. I'm leaning more toward a 2014 Texas. Uh Seem to recall the illustration on the dash like a screen. Can you replay the CU video? What's the CU video? I seem to recall an illustration on the dash like a screen. Oh, thank you, Positive Vibes. Y'all are always welcome. Please. I love you too, Sabrina. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you. Appreciate it. Helping my little channel out. Thank you. I can't copy it. It won't let me copy it. Oh, close-up illustration. Sorry. Or illumination. What do you want me to look up again? Check the front rim is broken. Thank you for your super sticker. How can y'all tell it's Texas? Let's see the Texas emblem. I mean, we we can't say for certain, and I make that very clear. Nobody's saying for certain that it's, but it is. We do know that it's a Silverado per the chief. Now, in my opinion, it's a 2014, but he just says Silverado. In my opinion. I want to show you all this video while I go into the restroom very quickly. This is by Worldwide News and Wrap Updates. He drove to driving through the apartments of Savanah, Soto. I'm going to drop their link for the mods. And I'm going to play this and I'll be right back. So this is driving through the apartments of Savannah Soto. What's going on, Matthew? Okay, I got a lot of stuff. Does anyone notice that Matthew would sometimes drive a black Chevy? All right, I'm gonna show y'all this. Someone just sent me this. Is this a Chevrolet car? And if you're add scary music to that, right? Okay, 1 second. There's. Okay, here we go. Does anyone know if he had a? It definitely appears to be a Chevy truck there or car. There's better pick in the group. Yeah, this is definitely a sedan. But I can't confirm that that's even Matthews. I haven't been able to independently verify that. Chat says it's a Chevy Cruze, someone just said. Okay, I believe they should have a search warrant for the cousin. I think their phones are going to tell them a heck of a lot, to be quite honest with you. But in my opinion, that's my opinion, that's not a Chevy truck. It's a Ford steering wheel. Do what you just did with the pictures of the Silverado and try it with the F-150 and see. Okay, what's this? This is a 2017 Texas edition Chevy Silverado. Okay. Someone sent this of a steering wheel. 2015 to 2020 GMC Sierra Chevrolet Silverado, which they're basically the same thing with just, the badge different. I 2014s do have them too, and I do know that 2014s have them. The mod that just sent me that stuff, I have to have it emailed or I can't play it. It's got to either be sent to the 307 number or it has to be emailed. Thank you. I'm just going to say CO for the Cash App. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. December 27th. Sorry, I'm reading something. We have a video we are going to share with you. We already put it out on social media. We are hoping someone can identify. I don't know why you sent that to me. I don't understand. This poor mother, y'all. Like, it's sad. She lost both her kids and her grandkids. Both her kids and her grandkids. I'm looking at something. I'm wondering if they, for instance, like, here's the car where it's parked, right? You know, the truck was going this way, the car was turning around going this way. I'm wondering if this, you know, when they had the car, did it just go around and circle around one more time and then just pull in here? I bet you that's what they did. Because this car, it was coming this way and the truck was coming this way. And then I think that they probably just either, yeah, they probably just circled back around. Lost the drug light, yeah. Maybe he says to park there. Yeah. Police said, yeah, it is a Chevy Silverado. We're not going to argue. Justin, I sent you a link from our friend with an update. Huge. This is breaking news. I have no idea what we're. San Antonio police reveal video of possible person of interest in Soto.
So I got a DUI. Mom,
What am
Dad,
I
why
looking
didn't you
for?
just call
I
someone
don't
for a ride? I
understand.
wasn't thinking ahead. I didn't
Free
think I was going to
falling.
get caught.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Questions are mounting over a missing persons case that is now turned into a murder investigation. Although the search ended for the missing mom-to-be, Savanah Soto, the investigation into her death
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. Um, I don't understand what you mean. Hold on. Let me make a call. Okay, 1 second. Hello. Uh, where it says missing. I don't guess. Am I playing the right link? Okay. All right. No, I'm at CBS Austin. Is that right?
And the death
Okay.
of her boyfriend, Matthew
Okay.
Guerra, is just beginning.
All right.
We have just learned from police they both died of a single gunshot wound. This turned into a capital murder case, and police say the
All
killer
right. Here we
will
go.
also be charged
Listen to
with the
this.
life of Savanah Soto's unborn baby. So far, we know Savanah was last seen at an apartment complex in Leon Valley. According to court documents, her boyfriend Matthew Guerra's last location was off of Culebra Road, about 10 minutes away. But the two
This is interesting right here. Boyfriend's last location right here. Savannah's last location right here. The bodies were found right here. Can you take a look at the two pics I just emailed you? Yes, I will. So they didn't leave together. Separate locations. All right, let's continue.
were found outside the
Big
Kalinas
news.
apartment complex. They were both inside of the Kia Optima police were searching for. Chief William McManus said it looks like they were inside the car for 3 or 4 days. The family tells us Savanah was supposed to be induced to have her baby on Saturday. She was last heard from Friday. Family has learned the vehicle was found at the Kalinas apartments yesterday and told police. The woman says she's Savannah's sister-in-law, Joni Wassel, tells us she got to the car, opened the door, and found the horrific sight as police arrived to the scene. Police are not sure what connection the Kalinas apartments has to the case. Family and friends were desperately trying to find Savanah and knew she was in danger. Savannah's grandmother, Rachel Soto, shares with us how her worst nightmare came true.
My heart is broken right now. And nothing's ever going to replace her. She was a good girl. She loved sports. She played basketball with her brothers. She was a heart. She was beautiful inside and out.
San Antonio Police Chief William McManus calls the case complex. Questions remain over what went wrong and about 10
Shit, I was muted again. Sorry. Boyfriends, thank you for saying that. I just called your name and I unhighlighted it. I apologize. Someone just said boyfriend's last location, Savannah last seen. He had to have his phone. Yep. I'm sending you a link to the mic like mine. It's light. Oh, mine lights up too. I'm just a dummy. Lights don't even help me. So Justin had said where she was last seen, two different things. Exactly. Her cell phone was at home. Her cell phone was broken? I haven't heard that. The last time she was seen was at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Um, okay, Pam. Let me look at this. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Red, for that email. It's very kind of you. The car on Facebook showing dashboard. The license plate is on the dashboard. Oh, that is interesting. Let me go back to that. Okay. I want to show y'all this. So right here is you can see the license. See the license plate number? It's on the dash. Right? It's on the dash. If you can see that, I'll make it bigger. Can y'all see it? The police never found his phone in the car with him. That we're aware of, at least. Okay. You see that? Okay, someone just ran this for me. And I thank them. All right, bear with me 1 second. And I'll find some more information about it. But it's 2012 Chevrolet Cruze, blue granite metallic, 100,888 as of May 2023. So, how long have they been missing when Dad kicked the door in? 2 days? I think it was, 2 days? Savannah's phone was at home, so Matthew's phone pinged where they both were and died, in my opinion. They took the phone. Obviously, nobody could. I mean, they were unalived in that car. They were definitely unalived in that Kia. Hey, June. Justin just sent you an email. Thank you, Pam. Okay. Just wanted to share with you, I've been a good 10 years ago. I owned, excuse me, I owned a business in San Antonio. A friend lady managed one of the bingo type businesses. When it closed late early morning, she always had thousands she took home when she closed to deposit to the money the next day. She had just broke up with her boyfriend, so she moved into her own apartment. So like the second or third night she gets home, had keys in her car, had keys in her car door, and car with 4 Hispanic young men stopped. One jumped out and shot at her point blank in the back of head. Damn. At which time dropped her purse, countless $100 dollar bills all over. She was also wearing expensive jewelry, including her prized Rolex. The shooter took nothing. It was later discovered that the apartment was nothing but gang members. Someone was in the car, snitched on the shooter. He explained shooting her was gang initiation. That is true. They do that. He quickly fled back to Mexico because of the way law enforcement does not go hard on gang cases. Mainstream media typically doesn't cover these cases. I wanted uh, answers as to why. I started getting too close to the truth. There was a bounty on my head. I hired a local PI. This is how a lot of info was obtained. Law enforcement there simply closed case, no investigation. We eventually found the Pew Pewer in Mexico, which is quite normal for gang members after they're involved. They are typically non US citizens. We think about gangs in Compton, LA Bloods, Crips, the deep underground of gangs in San Antonio is 100 times worse. Again, it is constant. If media covered it, there would be no other local news. Both Savannah and Matthew were okay generations of it. Just sharing my friend's story. Rest in peace. Rose gone way too soon. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times the gang, but I don't think this is personally. I don't think this is. I think this is that he thought he was meeting with a supplier. Something either went bad with the supplier, or they had some bad beef, and he could have, there is rumor that Matthew, was getting in a lot of trouble, and he's allegedly could have snitched. Um, so yeah, all of that. Living in Southern California, the gangs are bad. I don't think the gang related. I think I was a buyer that set him up. Yeah. I think it's something with the supplier, or he thought he was something was wrong somewhere, right? Did Matthew drive a Chevy truck or a Chevy car? Anyone know? No. Not, I mean, he drove this little Chevy car allegedly sometimes. I have not um you think so? I definitely believe they are watching the suspects and building yeah. I think absolutely. I think they know exactly who it is, in my opinion. They know exactly who this is, in my opinion, I think. Um, I will call them and give them the information that we came up with. Chai, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate your support. It means so much to me. It really does. For as little as 15 cents a day, you can feed a YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Chevy emblem picture is from October, and Matthew owned a Chevy car with the Chevy symbol in the telegram. Picture is from October, and the Matthew owned a Chevy car. Did he own a Chevy car as well? With the Chevy symbol in his telegram, there are several pictures of him driving his car and Chevy logo in the steering wheel. I think they were being watched. Excuse me. Oh, Canvas, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. You are the sweetest. If you was one of the 5 that received a gift from Canvas, give that just sorry. If you was one of the 5 that received, please give Canvas and Crime a big, big thank you. I'm glad you like that, Duchess. Kia was registered to Matthew. Yes. Yes. Oh, did I not tell you, Canvas? I'm so sorry. I thought I told you. Country Diva. Rach, Jess, Rach. Thank you, Canvas Instagram. Gifting me. All right, y'all. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. I've been on here 3 hours. I never do 3-hour lives. The sister-in-law and auntie said Kia was registered to Savannah. Little Miss Sunshine, thank you so much. 8 months. Always working for the victims. Oh, thank you, Little Miss Sunshine. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. It means a lot. Spirit Seeker Squad, thank you for gifting 1 membership. Whoever got that membership, please give them a big thank you. It was a good show. We learned a lot. We did learn a lot. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Just your time means a lot to me. You could have chosen to be anywhere in the world. There's plenty of options out there on YouTube, I know, and you chose to be here, and I'm thankful for that. Truly, justice for Savanah, Soto, and Matthew Guerra. They deserve justice, and hopefully, it's going to come soon. This poor mother has lost a 15-year-old son. Oh, I get teary thinking about it. 15-year-old son and her daughter and her grandchild. How does one get up at night? How does one wake up in the morning and have hope after that? I don't know. I don't know, but you just pray for him. Just pray for him. I don't know how. I don't know. Losing a 15-year-old son, an 18-year-old daughter, and a brand new grandbaby, perfectly healthy, fine. And then Matthew, he lost his life, a 22-year-old kid, going to be a daddy. It's sad. It doesn't matter if we agree with the people that we talk about, you know, learn their cases every single day. It doesn't matter. What matters is that they and their family gets justice, because there isn't enough amount of justice here on earth. There's just not. There's just not enough justice. But I believe that there will be in the next, God willing. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate your time truly. I will be live tomorrow. And if anything goes down on this case, I will be live like that. Don't worry. If I find something, I'll be live like that. Yes, if you have not hit the like, the way to get this out is hit the like. That is how it sends it into the YouTube algorithm. All right, guys, good night. God bless each and every single one of you. There is no winner in this. You're right, Chime. You're right. Thank you all. Good night.